village,
guide.
taking us
Is this the original blocks
from our family.
from back in the days? These were
Everything that you see here is what was here hundreds of years ago. These are the very same stones that our sisters leaned against. This is the very same walls that held them captive. The only difference today is that the bars are not on the windows. But this is the same place. And when I came here in 1987, and I'd never been to Africa before, and I never wanted to come to Africa, especially in light of what they told us, what they showed us was Africa. Nobody in their right mind would have wanted to be here. And having not been born of crazy people, I wasn't any different than anybody else. I definitely did not want to come here. But when I did come here in 1987, and as I said, the tour guide told me, he said, you know, Black Americans don't come here. You don't come here, but white people come here all the time. White people go to places that we don't go anyway. But Africa seemed to be for them, and not for us. Okay, we do what like we do today. We run to where the white people are, and after they get us out there, then they turn around and come back and take the prime property from us. They gentrify stuff. That's what they do. We out there. They didn't gentrify this stuff. They didn't wind up in here. We did. But when I came in 1987, I remember standing in this room with 16 other people. And, you know, we were angry. My brothers, Bacho, please do me a favor. If you want to talk, go that way. I beg. Adas. And, you know, we wondered, like some of you wondered, why? What did we do to anyone that would warrant us being treated like this? Okay? Yes, they had Europeans that were slaves. There were Chinese that were slaves. But we were the cream of the crop. We suffered through chattel slavery. Yeah. It wasn't like you did your time and then you could become a part of the family, a part of the community. We arrived in America and we were classified as 3/5 of a man. So it became you, the cow, the horse, the pig, and you, big, strong buck, 3/5 of a man. So we wondered, you know, it was like, well, what did I do? I mean, I must have pissed somebody off, okay? God must be real mad at us for us to wind up in the position that we're in. So when I stood in this room, as the others were leaving, I asked the tour guide, I said, you know, I just want to sit here for a few minutes. I just want to spend a little time here. Because it's taking time to be able to compute who the hell puts a person in something like this?
Yes, yeah.
So as I sat here, I heard noises. You know, people were mumbling, crying, just everywhere. And all of a sudden, this room was full of women, plenty. They were sitting in the corners, they were sitting everywhere. We were in here like this. And people were crying. And I was crying, and people were screaming and moaning, I don't want to be here, take me out, take me out, take me out. I didn't do anything to be here, what did I do? Take me out of here. Just take me out. Because I don't deserve this. So as I sat here, all of these women that came around, they were just there. And, you know, people were touching me. You know, it's like, it's all right. You know, just say if you're okay. worry, it's okay. You're safe, you're home. You don't worry, it's okay. These women just touch me, they touch my head, they just touch me. They just said, don't worry about it, it's okay. And it doesn't get easier. You would think that after all the years, you're coming in and out, that it becomes easier. It doesn't get easier because the memory doesn't fade. It's there. And then just like they came, they went away. Just a little at a time, gradually. I was here by myself. It was me here by myself. And the screams that I heard had gone, but I could hear. And I thought to myself, why are you screaming, Ima? Why are you screaming? And then I had to get up and leave here. And though it was frightening, I almost didn't want to go. I did not want to leave. I just felt like I need to be here with them.
Yeah.
I just feel. But when I walked out that door, I knew when I stepped out that door that I would not be the same person again in my life. And it was okay. I would not be the same person again. And I knew in my heart of hearts, to my very soul, that I had come home. And that I would spend the rest of my life in Africa. It might not be Ghana, it might not be Benin, but somewhere in Africa is where I will be. So we raise up our voices to say, thank you, Mommy. Thank you. We have come home. It's mine. It's mine.
Yes.
Africa is mine.
Yes. So good.
It's for me.
Yes.
It was 1994 when Mrs. Farrakhan brought a group for Savior's Day. So there was plenty of people. The sisters came into this dungeon and they just kept coming. And you think like there's no more room, but there was room made and more sisters came and they kept coming till they filled up this room. I mean, we were in here like this. They started filling up in the room next door, just filling up. And I remember Mother Jeffries and Mother Frank. Sisters was wiping their face. They was fanning and sweating. Talking about, well, how long we gonna be in here? Mother Franklin said you're gonna be in here as long as it takes.
That's right.
So shut your mouth and be thankful that you have been those that were chosen to come here.
That's right.
She talked about this, our sacred womb, because it is we mothers that bring forth life.
That's right.
It does not take anything away from our brothers, but it is we who bring forth life. It is we who carry that seed unto its fruition.
That's right.
That's what we do. And then we begin to go out. And so when I came home, I always, when I leave, I take some dust with me. I take some water from the ocean, and I carry it with me. And when I come back, I bring it back and I give it back to them to say I'm back, okay? And so my husband and I and another brother and a sister out of New York, Queen Mother Moore's sister, lately. We spent 3 nights sleeping in the dungeon.
3 nights.
3 nights. We did not go out. We stayed here 3 nights.
Oh, wow.
Just trying to connect, trying to absorb, trying to have an overstanding. And I remember the Ghanaians were like, they thought we were crazy. We wanted to stay. We slept here on the ground. And I remember there was a general. And when I went to him and said, they won't let us sleep in the dungeon, he said, what? They won't let you sleep in the dungeon? He called the young man over and said, let me tell you one thing. You see these people here? You see these special people here. They want to sleep in the dungeons. They want to sleep with their ancestors. Move from here and allow them to stay. And the brother was on the step doing this. Yes, yes, sir, General. Yes, sir, General. I'm going to fall downstairs. Yes, sir, General. If they want to sleep in the dungeon, let them sleep in the dungeon.
Please.
So they sometimes get strange requests from us, you know, and as I tell them when I come and get good, don't ask me for no money because I ain't getting any money. Okay, I paid already. I don't encourage people, you know, don't pay. You have to go be guided by the spirit that's on you. Okay. And I figure I paid already.
That's right. In full.
In full.
This time, because you slept on the bed like it is right here.
We slept here on the floor. We had a sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag.
But between the floor and our sleeping bag.
That's correct.
The thing was to be here as close as we could get without being dead. And so it's here, okay? We had a group that came in, and as we walked around, as we looked at all the places, we found in the men's dungeon there was an altar. But in the women's dungeon, there is nothing. And it was like, well, wait one second. How do we not have something to honor our mothers? So we went around and we found stones and we built an altar to our mother. She stands there today. So what we're going to do is that we're going to, once again, feed the ancestors, ask you to take water and leave part of yourself there. When you feed them, then we will come back to our sacred circle for a few minutes before we go out. Once again, we're going to start with our